Welcome YouTube, welcome to another stream. This is Death Strike coming to you with another episode of Kaiju number 8. This is going to be chapter number 7. In the last chapter, we found out that after the prodigy ended up saving Kafka, she ended up going and clearing up all the Honju and the Jonju that were there. And right after she ended up killing most of them, something happened where another figure appeared and ended up shooting her right through the heart. So this is where we end up here. So we start the chapter with Kafka and Ichikawa just laying there and they're talking. And Kikora, and they talk about Kikoro, right? So Kikoro Shinomiya is every bit as monstrous as the rumors claim. Yeah. And she ended up making a fool of me at every turn. Although we were able to stay in the pack till the end, thanks to her, now all that's left to do is wait for the results. Yes, you're right. What and all of a sudden you see some of like the Honju that have the holes, it seems like they're like sort of like repairing, like they're being repaired. What the hell? Cough. And then um you see Kikoru there where she's not dead yet. She looks like she's just coughing up blood. Um I managed, and she says, I managed to keep that shot from reaching my heart by focusing my shield on a single point. Pretty sure I can still fight. And then you see the figure. It has to be a kaiju. So, I mean, because it's strong. He's petting one of the monsters and he touches it and he says, "What is," and she says, "What is this?" And then he says, I mean, so we go back and forth here. So Kikoru says, "What is this?" And the figure, the kaiju that popped up says, there, good boy. I'll leave the rest to you." And then she says, then Kikoro said, "It spoke. Chew well and eat up now." So he points at the girl and he says, "Chew well, eats up now." And he shoots her again. And it's like a barrage, like a shotgun. He shoots it like it's like a barrage, like shotgun shells. She starts yelling. And now she's weakened. Number 26 vitals are abnormal. What the hell is going on down there? I'm picking up vital signs from the dead kaiju in the training area. It's if they're reviving one after another. What's going on here? Those kaiju shouldn't be capable of that. We have the resurrected Honju's estimated fortitude is 6.4. So 6.4, it's it's increased in strength at that level. It'd take a whole company to dispose of it. I say the only ones here who could handle something like that solo would be, so whoever that figure was that came out, he resurrected the Honju and the Jonju and he increased their power. So the ones that are there now, they're at a level 6.4, and it seems like the only one that can handle them is Hoshina. And then you see the captain say, "We're deploying." He said, and Hoshina says, "The captain or me." So him and Hoshina will be him and Mina will be the only one that can handle something of a 6.4 power level. Activate all examinees remote shields and send a portion of the recoiled drones back out so we can see what's happening. Emergency, emergency. All examinees are to evacuate to the nearest shelter immediately. Sir, we need to get going. What the hell? What the hell? The Honju is moving. Run for it. Evacuate. So she's injured, and he made sure to injure her. The kaiju that popped up, he made sure to injure her, so like the thing can just fight her easily. What good is that going to do? If we don't stop this thing now, a lot of people will lose their lives. This is what Kikoru says when the thing is there, and then she sort of like has she has like what would I say, like a flashback to, it looks like her father, looks like an older guy. So you know what I'm saying, like an older guy with white hair. Uh, so it looks like he has the Renegade for some reason. Have have to use the suit's kaiju muscle fibers to bind the wound. I can still move. I can still fight. No kaijus are allowed on any battlefield where I set foot. Kikoro, you must be perfect for the sake of this nation's future. So it's like she's holding on to something, and like her father is holding her to a very high standard. And he says, "You must be perfect for the sake of this nation's future." And so she's like, in her mind, maybe the guy is not a bad guy, maybe he is. You know, it can turn out two ways. It can turn out that he's somebody that's held to a high standard, and he's very like, you know, like punishing, where, you know, it's like kind of like, oh, you know, if probably like, I wouldn't be surprised if later on like she has like a brother or something like that, and that he cares more about the brother because the brother's strong, or blah blah blah. Well, she's like holding on and trying to prove to her father that she's strong. So, and then she says to herself, I must be perfect. So right when she says that, what she does is she feels a hand and just fly by. You see her just fly into the corner, into the wall. She's hurt. The Jonju is whatever that the Jonju is much more stronger than what you thought. And she says to herself, I won't lose. Kiko, you're so amazing. So she's been holding on to this, like she wants to be the best. Like you see her here in the flashback that her name is at the top. She really strives to be the best. Yet that makes me the top exam student. And Risa, congrats on passing. I knew you could do it. Hey, don't pat my head. You're embarrassing me. I'm gonna go buy you that purse you wanted. What? Really? So she's great. She's doing great things, but you see that she still misses in the picture on the panel on page 10. She still misses that fatherly figure. Like her father is not around. So this girl here, you can tell that she didn't do as good, but her father's there and her father's egging her on. So and then she tells Kikoro, see you around, Kikoro. And oh yeah, that's my job. Good job. All right, Kito. We're getting into Yanikuna to celebrate. So she's there by herself, and everybody has a father, mother that's there to see them, grandfather, and you know she's doing good. But you know there's nobody to support her. Like the pressure is tight, but there's nobody to support. Master, Master shall be making his return later today. This Turner event should leave him quite pleased. Yeah, top exam student. So what's okay? So, I mean, just from this panel alone, he's already looking like a big a-hole. Top exam student. So what? So what? That's how it should be. Fixating on a single success will only cause you to falter. Waste no time and begin working toward your next goal. Listen well, Kikoro. You must continue to be perfect for the sake of the nation's future. And for your late mother as well. Yes, sir. I won't lose. Never stop moving forward, he tells her. I can still fight. And just when she says that, boom, she gets another side. She gets another slap to the side. Never be outdone. Even with one arm, as long as I can move it, I can still do it. You must dominate. I can still fight this. This can't be. This can't be. The Hondu vitals have undergone a change. Its severed unit organs have regenerated. So the Honju is becoming very strong. It's crazy because the Honju would be. I may have to look up the Japanese characters and find out which first. Is it Honju or Jonju? I'm thinking the Jonju will be stronger than the Honju, but it looks like the Honju are much stronger now. So whatever that creature is, he's making them stronger. It's condensing energy as we speak. Oh no. Are we gonna make it in time? Of course not. Of course not. They never make it in time. They have this grand thing where they have it on their grounds. They get invaded, and one of the trainees in your facilities is gonna get killed. And no matter how good they are, never make it in time. But it's part of the story, right? Let's keep on. I'm sorry, Daddy. Oh, so Kikora feels it. She feels like this is it. I wasn't able to be perfect at all. I'm sorry. So the thing is encompassing like a mass of energy in his belly, and it's about to shoot it at her. And she says, "I'm sorry." And then all of a sudden, right in front of her face, there pops up Kafka. He says, "You did a fine job, Kikoro." Huh? What are you doing here? Huh? What are you doing here? Everyone managed to evacuate, and it's all thanks to your hard work. Huh? What are you doing here? Everyone managed to evacuate, and it's all thanks to your hard work. Just leave the rest to me. Ba-bum. And that's it. So right in front of her eyes, Kafka says, "You did a fine job." He stands right in front of her, turns without any thinking about it, turns right into a kaiju in front of her. And she's like, "What the?" And he says, "Just leave the rest to me." And because at first she's thinking, like, "What are you doing here? Like, you can't do nothing. Like, I'm stronger than you." And just like that, he turns in and she's in surprise. But also she's probably like thinking like, yo, I was about to die. So the fact that this dude popped up here, that's big. So well, guys, that's the end of chapter 7. I want to thank you for streaming to the channel. Make sure you definitely subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you press the like button so that you can have make sure you, like I mentioned, you make sure you subscribe so you can have alerts to whenever I post new videos. So when you subscribe, you get to hit the like button, you hit that bell notification, you get those alerts when I put videos up. Now I'm gonna be working hard to try to bring you guys much needed content. I'm trying to hopefully get a chance I can post something about this week's epic chapter of One Piece. Don't know if that I'll get a chance to do that, but you know, I'm trying to really put out some content out there. I want to thank you guys again. This is Death Strike, and I'm out, guys. Take care till next time.